You guys, I had a rapture dream. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Oh, I'm shaking because it felt so real. But the main part I remember, and I'll get to it and I'll share details. But the people that were being raptured up, all the angels were like hugging them. It was their loved ones, man. It was their loved ones. And I remember I was with my mom, and I remember seeing my grandma appear with her new body, and she had angel wings. And she came and gave my mom the biggest hug. The biggest hug. And my mom was crying, full of joy. And I was telling my mom, I was right next to her. I was like literally right next to her. And I'd see my grandma, and she looked young. She didn't even look old. I got to see my brother. And I gave him that biggest hug and told him how much I miss him. And he was just happy to see me. I said, man, I'm so happy to see you. And in that moment, I was talking to him. I was like, you know, I didn't have the most perfect life. You know, and maybe I could have done things differently, but I lived the life that I felt like Jesus would want me to live. And that's to help people. And he just kept saying, he just kept smiling, you know, like, none of that matters now. You know, we're going home. And I just remember seeing other people, like, gosh, so many people, man. They were celebrating. They were like, ready to go. I'm sorry, guys, I'm shaking. It felt so real. Other people's loved ones were giving hugs and just tears of joy. And just like, so many angels. I couldn't even count. There was like waves of them. They were so with their loved ones, guys. And then we knew it was about time for Jesus to come take us. It's so real, guys. But it felt so real, man. I remember before that happened, though. You know, it just happened so fast, so sudden, you know. Like, I remember seeing, like, this volcano erupt, this huge volcano eruption. And the sky, like, I'll point out to the sky, like, you can see these huge, like, balls of light. And I don't know if you guys want to call them, like, angels, like, coming on down, but you couldn't make out what they all looked like, but they were like spherical, they were huge balls of light. And everyone kept pointing up. Everyone kept pointing up. And they're like, what's that? You know, some people, oh God, it felt so real. I'm shaking, guys. Some people were, you know, taking out their phones, you know. Like, you know, I remember this group of people taking out their phones. I'm like, it's like angel. I just kept jumping for joy. Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming. And my mom's right there. And I kept like shouting for joy. And Jesus is coming. I remember I'm just crying out, jumping for joy. God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm shaking. It's got me really. So many people were happy, you guys. Jesus is coming, guys. I don't know when. I just woke up from that. I'm going to write down, you know, some key points. But the bread and butter I wanted to share with you guys. So many angels. So many people. It was like loved ones, man. They were just coming to get the people that were here. I pray, man. I pray no one perishes, bro. This is why I do my best to spread the word and spread content about Jesus, man, because I care about you guys. And that joy that I felt in that dream felt so real, and I want that same for everybody.
John 3, 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you have a dream that you would like to submit to be turned into a video to be shared with others, you can email it to inspireology222@gmail.com. Stay blessed, brothers and sisters in Christ. Maranatha.